Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1965, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. In the 1988 film Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which cartoon character says, "I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way"? Jessica Rabbit. Whose autobiography is titled Past Imperfect? Joan Collins. Which biological kingdom do mycologists study? Organisms that are crucial to ecosystems and distinct from plants and animals. Fungi. Which holy day, often associated with reflection and atonement, is observed with fasting and prayer in the Jewish tradition? Yom Kippur. Who in the Bible is described as a mighty hunter before the Lord? Nimrod. Which element is the most abundant in Earth's atmosphere, comprising about 78% of it? Nitrogen. Which ancient philosophy, founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium, emphasizes virtue, reason, and self-control? Stoicism. Which bird is the official state bird of Texas and is famous for mimicking the songs of other birds and even mechanical noises? Northern mockingbird. What snack is made by heating a type of seed until it pops, producing a light, fluffy treat often enjoyed at the movies? Popcorn. What type of frothy milk-based coffee is often topped with cocoa powder or cinnamon? Cappuccino. What do you call a coral island that forms a ring and encloses a central lagoon? Atoll. In which year did the novelists Mark Twain and Leo Tolstoy both die? 1910. What language is spoken by the majority of people in Bangladesh? Bengali. In which Canadian province is Sudbury, a city known for its nickel mining and as a gateway to the Canadian Shield? Ontario. Which First Lady, wife of President Richard Nixon, and known for her strong support of his political career, was the mother of a daughter named Julie? Pat Nixon. What single word describes the range within which a sound can be heard, often used to mean someone is within hearing distance? Earshot. The first production Ford Model T rolled off the assembly line on September 27th, the first of more than 15 million produced. In what year did this occur? 1908. In drama, which character says, "Parting is such sweet sorrow"? Juliet. Which Shakespeare play is set in the early years of the Roman Republic? Coriolanus. Which former Humble Pie singer and guitarist came alive in 1976 with the live album Frampton Comes Alive? Peter Frampton. What two-letter mantra, commonly chanted in yoga and meditation, is often used to center the mind? In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, who is the first ghost to appear to Ebenezer Scrooge? Jacob Marley. Which iconic British band, known for their melancholic lyrics and jangly guitar sound, was formed in Manchester in the 1980s and is often cited as a major influence on alternative rock? The Smiths. Which popular platform, known for user-generated videos, is owned by a tech giant and lets users upload, share, and watch videos? YouTube. Which sport is nicknamed the Sweet Science and has a prestigious publication devoted to its coverage? Boxing. What baked good, often enjoyed with clotted cream and jam during afternoon tea, originated in the United Kingdom? Scone. In Italian, the word topo and in Turkish, the word far both mean which animal in English? Mouse. The phrase naughtiness drug is an anagram of which popular Irish stout? Drought Guinness. The state capital of Missouri is named after which American president? Thomas Jefferson. Which European country has historically been nicknamed the cockpit of Europe? Belgium. Which island country is the only place in the world where lemurs are native, making it a unique biodiversity hotspot? Madagascar. Which author, known for their exploration of themes like loneliness and belonging, wrote the novel The Member of the Wedding? Carson McCullers. What term describes dog-like mammals, including wolves and foxes? Canids. Which American humorist and actor, famous for his wit and folk wisdom, died in a 1935 airplane crash? Will Rogers. Which whimsical poem tells of an owl and a pussycat who sail away together in a beautiful pea-green boat? The Owl and the Pussycat. Which popular photo sharing app launched in 2010 allows users to apply filters and share images with followers? Instagram. Which U.S. president succeeded Franklin D. Roosevelt and had Alben Barkley as his vice president? Harry Truman. Which Shakespeare play opens with the line, "In sooth, I know not why I am so sad," and explores themes of love, friendship, and the complexities of commerce? The Merchant of Venice. Which actress played Kathy Gale in the 1960s British TV series The Avengers? Honor Blackman. Which 1895 novel explores the psychological struggles of a young soldier during the American Civil War? Answer: The Red Badge of Courage. Which South American capital's name translates from Spanish as fair winds? Buenos Aires. Who wrote the novel High Fidelity? Nick Hornby. Which celebrated collection by Walt Whitman, first published in 1855, explores the human experience? Leaves of Grass. Which author, famous for his vivid Yukon tales of harsh survival, wrote the novel The Call of the Wild? Jack London. Which type of aircraft do flight attendants typically work on? Answer: commercial airliners. What do you call a person who is authorized to act on someone else's behalf in legal or business matters? Proxy. What is another common name for the starfruit? Carambola. Which American writer's semi-autobiographical works inspired the film Barfly? Charles Bukowski. What 1997 film features a romance between characters played by Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio aboard a doomed ocean liner? Titanic. In physics, what are the elementary exchange particles called that mediate the strong force between quarks? Gluons. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.